We've confirmed our top 3 in Pool A. New South Wales City topping that one, courtesy of 3 wins from 3. And New South Wales and Virgin Country finished second in that pool. Western Australia third. Sapphires, 0 from 3. Would not have predicted that coming in. Anyway, attention turns to this one. Gems and the Queensland Rubies. Amone turns ball player. Met solidly by Jacinta Carter. Get expansive, here's Ingram. Look for the service of Todd Hunter out of dummy half. Again, solid contact early. No surprise, it's the number 10, Carter again. Second time in this opening set, trying to dictate things early. Last tackle here, I'll play it on halfway. Kicks high and Ratu spills it, falls straight to Morrissey. So an early chance for the Gems to strike. They try to scamper and set this defensive line. Ingram will play it. 20 out. They send a short ball to Mailata. She's met solidly. Carter once more. Lined out to the left here. They put it through the hands. Casey keeps it alive. Coolwell, 2 tries from 2 games already. Still she fights. Plays it 3 out. A look from dummy half from Bull. Play it virtually on the try line. Todd Hunter, first receiver. Last tackle here. Look to Bull. Mailata goes from dummy half. She turns and scores a try. Vanique Mailata has the opening points for the Gems. It's must win for them if they want to finish top of the pool. And they've made the ideal start. Well, it was Ratu's mistake off the kick. Presented another set for the Gems. Mailata, second carry of that set. It's the last tackle. Overcalled the halfback and well, it paid dividends. Try. So Davies to do the goal kicking for the Gems. Chance to turn 4 points into 6. Just taking a time with this one. No real breeze to speak of. Flags raised, so 4 becomes 6. And let's look at that try again. Mailata out of dummy half with the last tackle. Certainly numbers there for the Rubies, 4 of them. It's too strong. Just joining us, third game of 6 today. First look at Pool B as Ratu restarts again. Taken well by Amone. We talk about future under-19 State of Origin squads for both New South Wales and Queensland being selected. Also a chance for some of the Gems players to be part of that Indigenous All-Stars as Todd Hunter finds some room out of dummy half. Saw that a lot in that first game, not so yesterday. See her Going for those scoots out of dummy half. Here's Mailata again, the try scorer. Suddenly it's the Gems rolling forward. Last tackle here. It's what out of dummy half. They choose to put it through the hands. Need to keep it alive. They're going to die with it. They will hand it over. So Rubies been perfect so far. Back-to-back wins. They've only conceded a single try before this one. Need to fight in the early moments here. Strong contacts. It's Kate Madigan leading it for the Rubies. Just shy of the 40-metre line. Coach in the dummy half. Good run from Sewer. Last tackle now. Trying to find their kicker. In the end, they go back to Nicholson. Skewed off the boot. It might fortuitously fall back. Korea Ratu trying to get on the end of it. He's still the last tackle. Try to keep it alive. It's back to the Gems now. Penalty, high tackle on Jorgensen. Just looked a little disjointed there, the Rubies. A few changes to their starting side for this first game. Korea Ratu has gone back to fullback, played in the halves in the first two games. Ingram turns ball player. Casey, impressed with her work this tournament. Again, just to head through the line. Madigan plays it. Gems have a roll on. Casey, second touch of the set. They find a second try. Bull tries to put it through the hands. Madigan keeps it on. Coolwell thought about catching and passing, but had a couple of Rubies in her face. They'll go down a short side. Bull knows it's the last. Coolwell doesn't want to die with it here. Still alive for them. Nice work, Morrissey. Still haven't got to their kick. Still they fight on. They will eventually turn it over. 10 out from the line. Strong defence again. I know game they potentially let slip yesterday allowed New South Wales Country to score and go the length of the field as they were just about to start celebrating a back-to-back victory. I'll be happy with what they've shown in these first 8 minutes. Chance to reflect on results we've seen already today. 2 games in Pool A. New South Wales City defeated Western Australia by 10 points to 6. And New South Wales Emerging Country defeated the Queensland Sapphires 18 points to 6. Just a straight boot, I think, there for Amone. I think there's a bit of blood coming from the head as well. So taking precautions. There you see just trying to call that bleeding. It's actually Olivia Ingram, I should say, and blood is flowing from that head, and she's going to go straight into the rooms. So you see her disappearing out of shot, far side of UAA Park. So that's a blow for the Gems. So we wait and see whether Olivia Ingram can return for the Gems, but they'll be pleased with their start here, halfway through this first half. No, they must win to have any chance of finishing top. Rubies not having it their own way. They've been perfect to this point. Claridge forced back strongly. Carter. Colch out of dummy half, goes on a scoot. Jorgensen, close as they've come, they've hardly seen this end of the field. Rioratu in back play. Thought she might chime in. Acts as decoy that time. 3 in the tackle, they strip it out, it'll be a penalty. Colch takes it quickly, straight back on the attack is Kitau. Still they try to slow it down. Bettridge. 2 in the opening game. Minnesota there. Bettridge still fights. Colch might have a look from dummy half. Minnesota keeps it alive. Off the right boot. Will they get the reward? Can't get it down. Is Lang. Gems scramble. In fact, she's going to play it. Centimetres short of the try line. Haven't come close to the markers. Pouncing on Colch. Last tackle here. Gems withstood it for now. Bettridge. Kick is a good one. It's followed up here. They should have a try. Gems come from everywhere. It takes 7 of them. Jorgensen still alive. Cool pounces on it. Danger past. They just wouldn't give up on that, the Gems. Rubies should have scored for all money there. Back 5 of the Gems, helping out their forwards who have done some impressive work in this one. Todd Hunter skips. Hinch does a kick and it might sit here again. Rioratu has struggled a little. Fullback in this one. A couple of mishandles. Showing her versatility though. Having played in the halves those first 2 games, I thought for a moment there was a one-on-one steal by Amone. Sinapati. First time to see her in a support role. Best period for the Rubies so far. Still no points for them. Go down the short side. Last tackle here. Rioratu wanted it short side. Colch has a look at a dummy half. Doesn't want to get caught with it on the last. Rioratu, he's going to get wrapped up. And again, they don't get to a kick. Ten and a half minutes gone in this first half. It has flown by. It's been impressive for the Gems. They've certainly aimed up in defence, but they've also been relatively mistake-free. Don't want to put the commentator's curse on them. Casey gets ahead through the line, promotes the footy. Nice from the Gems. Numbers down this right edge. They put it through the hands. Davies. Was shown from her just to cut in field and get away from that sideline. Todd Hunter still struggling to get back here, the Rubies. Play it 30 out from the line, the Gems. Sign of the confidence that's growing all the time. Buttigieg. 20 out from the line. All the way back to Casey. Just changes the perspective. There were a few in front of her, so 4 or 5 of them had to stay out of it until she ran them on side. Not square, and Rubies pick up some good meters. Lopamua it was. They chance their arm, Korea Ratu. Starting to tire a little around the ruck, the Gems. It's where you see the likes of Emma Barnes yesterday peel off some metres. Get to see her on the field. So we go into the final 5 in this first half. Lopamua just swatting them away. Hard to handle is the number 23. Haven't got to their kick the last 2 times. Bettridge rolls it in behind. Difficult one for Morrissey to contend with. Well, I take that back. Took it with ease. Now Davies off her wing for a carry to help out her forwards. Both sides just making some changes as closing on half time. They say it's a knockback and a little sloppy there from the Gems for the first time today. It's a Shepherd here though, and it doesn't help things. A loose ball. Here's the chance. The Rubies, as good as the Gems have been, could make the argument they should have come up with more points than just the single try. Another charge from Kite. Ruby's trying to get Barnes on the field. Mailata looking to return as well for the Gems. Bettridge, Korea Ratu chimes into the line. Minnosinapati. Sustained pressure here for the Rubies. Gems have done a fair bit of defence in this last 5 or so minutes. You see Barnes into dummy half. Jorgensen goes close. Does she crash over? They like it. She slams it down. Points to the spot. Rubies have reward. It's through Riley Jorgensen. Well, she was determined to get there. Slammed the ball down emphatically. Sign of the frustration they've experienced. They haven't had it their own way, as we've seen in their first 2 games. You see Jorgensen. There were 3 Gems players to contend with. They were no match for her. It's going to be Nicholson to tie this one up. So takes her time with this one. Makes no mistake, so ties things up at 6-all. Rubies were made to withstand some waves of attack from the Gems. Their best period of this first half results in their first try. It's our 3rd game of 6 today, day 3. Gems restart, and they might get a result here. They do. Out over the sideline. I've seen that. Short kickoff. Pay dividends. Nevada will play it, so they'll only have a couple of tackles to try to answer back. Final 15 seconds of this first half. There's a strong contact, though, from the Rubies. Kite again has led with the footy and without. Play down a short side, Bull Grubbers. Coolwell leads the chase, mopped up by the Rubies, and that'll take us to half-time. It's been a highly entertaining affair. We are playing for top spot in Pool B. And a big second half to come. It was the Gems who raced out of the blocks. Rubies withstood some pressure, and a try 2 minutes before half-time from Jorgensen has locked us up. Strap yourselves in for this one. A break. Second half on the other side. Half-time, the Rubies 6. First Nations Gems 6. We are all locked up. Queensland Rubies and the First Nations Gems playing for top spot. Gems have to win. They have to win well in this one. New South Wales Country and Ahika Aotearoa may have something to say about that yet as well. We're in Pool B as Carter takes it back. She's led the forwards as she has each day of this competition. Getting the resistance of the Gems, though. They certainly look up for this. They raced back to start the game. There were still a couple of minutes on the clock for the halftime break, and said, no, we want to get things started early. Sua angles her run. Penalty. No, inside the 10. No, come back for some high contact. You can see the likes of Emma Barnes come onto the field. Final 3 minutes of that first half, and you sense just maybe keeping their powder dry a little, the Rubies, knowing that the Gems will tire. You see Barnes out of dummy half. Try scorer with 2 yesterday. Strong run again here. Claridge, has she lost the ball? She has. Actually, Eden with the Teo, her second strong charge of the set. Just fumbled as she tried to play the ball, so not what the Rubies would have wanted. The try line presenting. Strong push on here. Comes out to the Gems anyway. Morrissey. She's met strongly again. Sua. Jorgensen leading that. Gonna have to fight out of their own end, and well, clear what the message has been from the Rubies at half-time. They've been told to get physical. They're laying on some strong contact. Gems, of course, an open women's side. Rubies under 19s, a different format this year, mixing open age and under 19 sides. And well, we've seen some thrillers in this one. Continuing that trend here on day 3 as they get expansive and put it through the hands. Madigan works off the left. Needs to be clean with that offload. Last tackle here. Bull does the kicking out of dummy half. Korea Ratu has some nervy moments under the high ball. Not on that occasion. Already you see the Rubies a little slow in getting back behind play. Back 5 coming in to help their forwards. Lang. Tato drives forward. Takes 3 of them eventually to bring her down. Nicholson. Sua ran a flat line and still drives the legs. Last tackle here. Wind out to the right. Jorgensen in behind. Work for Morrissey to do again, and they might catch them in the in goal. Just out. Coolwell. Some nice work under pressure. Cool again. Strong carry out of her own end. Is that a knock on? It is. Tiana West fumbling. They have lost Olivia Ingram to a head knock in that first half. So just losing a bit of forward punch. Didn't need that. If you're just joining us, second half, early moments of it. Here in Pool B, the Queensland Rubies, who are 2 from 2 in this tournament. The First Nations Gems, 1 win from their 2 games. Adam Santarossa here with you. Thanks for your company, wherever you're joining us on NRL.com. Rubies looking for points. It was juggled from Bettridge. Just need to show some composure. Plenty of time to find a way into the lead. Korea Ratu knows they have space out wide. No hesitation in finding the chest of Lang. She strolls in and they answer with points. And they have the lead for the first time. Finished off by Sienna Lang. We saw Korea Ratu at fullback for most of that first half. Here she is in the line. Ball player. Couldn't have found Sienna Lang any better. Comfortable try for the winger. And the Rubies hit the front. They pay a high price, the Gems, for that mistake. Give a couple of their forwards a rest. Jacinta Carter and Eden Tateo. Jorgensen's last attempt was under the black dot. This one doesn't get much more difficult. One from one today. This one may not have the legs. It may sneak over. In fact, it does. Great conversion from Jorgensen. Completes her 100% record today. Another look at that try. It was Korea Ratu putting it on a platter for Sienna Lang. Let's have a look at that again. It seemed to just thought it was going to fall short, but just kicked again. Sneaks over the crossbar. That could prove crucial. Still plenty of time left in this. 12 minutes remaining. Rubies looking to go 3 from 3. They saw New South Wales City do that in Pool A. Their potential opponents tomorrow. First Nations Gems not out of that equation either, but they have to win the game and win it by a margin given points differential. Jorgensen turns ball player, finds Kitai. Just with her work, as I say that, it's found its way back to the Gems. Nice footwork at the line, getting through is Madigan. No support coming, she's met solidly too by Korea Ratu. One way to stop your progression forward. Casey's another that can find a way through a defensive line. They hold her up and push her back to the 30-metre line. Gems certainly not out of this. They want some points, that's not going to help them. Davies needs to bounce on this one. Play down a short side. Last tackle now. About to hit the halfway mark in this second half. They rush the kicker. Bounce will fall kindly to Ratu. Rubies starting to get some quick play of the balls and really get a roll on here. Just going one out from marker. Sienna Lane. Jorgensen. Kite again. We talk about team of the tournament. Put a hand up for that today. Tato. Last tackle now. Bettridge to do the kicking. Under pressure. Has this gone out on the full? It has. So this one remains in the balance. We're in Pool B. For the Gems, not only are they in the equation for top spot with a win here, but a defeat will cost them second. New South Wales Country defeating them yesterday. So they both are on win apiece. 1-on-1 steal from Bettridge, and good footwork. Gets her through the line. No one off her shoulder. Try here for the Rubies. Make life very difficult for the Gems to fight back in this one. Party plays it. Nicholson. She and Ratu have been swapping time in the halves. Sewer. Good strong charge. 5 out from the line. Lined out to the right. They turn it inboard. Barnes. Another try coming. Is there for Jorgensen. Already won today. I'll say held up. Casey. Madigan putting the body on the line. Still a chance for the Rubies to find some points. I'll go left. It was the direction for their last try. That's 6 more. Yes, 6 more tackles for the Rubies. So defensive work not over just yet for the Gems. Paddy didn't need to throw that pass on the first tackle. So 7.5 minutes remaining. Incorrect play of the ball. Touchy can give a penalty. Saying they were holding down when Todhunter tried to play it. Ruby Keane, the touch judge there on the far side, making the call. All female officials for the NRL Women's Championships. We talk about development opportunities for the players, certainly for the officials as well. Doing a fine job, all of them so far. Close, tense stuff here at UAA Park. First 2 games in Pool A have certainly delivered, and this one following a similar trend. Gems have withstood some pressure. Armat will play it just shy of the 30-metre line. Todhunter didn't feel the markers were square. Casey into first receiver. Jorgensen didn't wrap up the footy. Buttigieg plays it on the last. Todhunter Bull, they'll put it through the hands. They'll die with it. Just looking at the First Nations Gems bench beneath our broadcast position here at UWA Park. Olivia Ingram still getting some work done on cut she sustained in the first half, so unlikely she'll be back. We'll play the ball. Not played correctly though by Mino Sinapati. It does open the door again for the Gems. Let's look at the replay. Sinapati, the fullback. Mentioned her. Did have a hand on her, but probably a fair decision in the end. Had time to play it correctly. They're those moments that sides will reflect on. A bit of composure sometimes, pressure. Gems make them pay with points. They've got 5 minutes to find something. It's not what they need. Todd Hunter, knew the urgency to time ticking away from them. Had a pretty good tournament, has the number 9. It was a heartbreaker yesterday for the Gems. They saw New South Wales Country go 70 metres and score a try as the siren was sounding. They thought they had it wrapped up. Another tense one here. I feel if the Rubies can find points, that would be the end of things in this one. Carter back on the field with Kite. They've been the damages with their charging runs. Colchton's playmaker pokes through the line as well. Play at 12 out from the line. Spins it to the right. Nicholson shows it. Watch Kuria Ratu here. Keeps it for herself. Last tackle. Gems holding out amongst the pressure. Kite. Still the last. Penalty forthcoming though. Not what the Gems needed. Credit their defensive work though. They've had to withstand wave after wave from the Rubies. Another one here. Carter. Hasn't played it correctly. Losing it as she tried to play the ball. So both sides starting to just make some errors. Fatigue obviously does that. Hot conditions here today at Burleigh. It's been a physical toll. Of course, their third game in 3 days. So the Gems would have to find something special here. Casey. See Morrissey chime in the fullback to try to spark something. Todd Hunter as well. Aiming up here, the Rubies. They don't want to give this one away. They've fought hard to here. They want to keep their 100% record intact. Ball goes down to short side. Quick play the ball, Coolwell. A little too quick. Went without the footy. Does that shot shut the door for the Gems? Hayes to get a move on. So the Rubies will have the footy. They've got about 90 seconds. So Nicholson feeds it. Sewer picks it up from the base of the scrum. About to tick into the final minute. Just need to be mistake-free. Bettridge. Well, it was the Gems who let one slip when they thought they had it sewn up yesterday around this time, so they can certainly do the same to the Rubies, but they need the footy to do that. Carter, so strong again. They're almost there. Is there some gloss to add to this win? Rolls it in behind, and the Gems will have 2 tackles to go 100 metres. This is their last tackle. Well, Country did it to them yesterday. Gems will have to get expansive. Is there a bit of magic up their sleeve? One final roll of the dice. Todd Hunter at a dummy half. I don't think they're aware of how long is left. It will finish things here. Another high-quality affair between the Queensland Rubies and the First Nations Gems. Day 3 delivering. We have seen some thrillers. Another here, and the Queensland Rubies do just enough to keep their 100% record intact. They go 3 from 3. They will top Pool B. Finishes the Rubies 12, the First Nations Gems 6.